It doesn't seem like Hollywood is interested in learning any lessons from their continued woke failures, because time and time again, we tell people throughout the entertainment industry, if you're focused on identity politics and virtue signaling and pushing a narrative instead of actually entertaining people, it's not gonna go well for you. Eventually, that will fail, and we see it play out time and time again. And now, after last weekend's box office, we are looking at yet another woke flop, one of the biggest flops of all time. Because this is a movie that's not made for the audience, that's not made for people that go out there and enjoy. It's made so that you can get a round of applause from the other Hollywood elites. Unfortunately, that's not very profitable. She Said is one of the biggest box office flops in history. Despite rave reviews, the film She Said's opening weekend box office numbers are cripplingly low. And for those of you that don't know, this is about Harvey Weinstein. That's what this movie is about. But instead of maybe being something actually interesting surrounding that story, it's about the journalist, the strong female journalist behind taking down Harvey Weinstein. That is something that nobody is interested in right now. And you know, the entire Me Too era, I gotta be honest, it seems like time's up for the Me Too era, because people are just sick of it. Because even though, it started off, exposing some of the things that are going on and some pretty disgusting acts, it has been co-opted. And now, when you hear a Me Too story, everyone's immediate response is, yeah, I probably don't believe that. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit, because we've seen so many liars. We've seen so many false claims. And now with something like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial out there for everybody to see, it has completely delegitimized anything that the Me Too hashtag ever meant. Because quite frankly, there's a lot of people that will try to take advantage of it out there and try to lie at every opportunity just to take a man down. But now, when you decide to make this your entire movie for Oscar bait, for awards, for clout, for glory, from all your fellow Hollywood elites to stand there and applaud. The same people that ignored everything that Harvey Weinstein did while he was actively doing it, knew what was going on but said nothing. Those people are going to clap and applaud you and give you awards for doing this movie. But nobody is going to actually show up. Despite the rave reviews and critical acclaim the film She Said received prior to release, the movie's box office numbers are appallingly low. The film went up against some well-anticipated heavy hitters, giving it stiff competition, but it only made $2.2 million on its opening weekend. That's right, $2.2 million at the box office. How sad and pathetic is that? And this is a movie that was marketed pretty well. They put a lot behind it because, of course, they wanted everybody to know. They wanted this to be awards material, like things like that. This is a complete and total joke that it bombed. This woke flop bombed this badly. The star-studded cast, as She Said, features Carey Mulligan, Zoe Kazan, and Patricia Clarkson. Is directed by Maria Schrader. Seems like a lot of women involved in this, doesn't it? And it seems like it failed. The script follows the real-life storyline that unfortunately does not seem to be a draw for most audience members. The She Said storyline details Harvey Weinstein's scandal in Hollywood and the women affected by the convicted offender's abuse. Real-life victim Ashley Judd is also featured in the movie. People magazine reports the actress saying it was very validating when someone finally wanted to listen and do something about it. And this article does go into the fact that, hey, with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff, a lot of people are now questioning the entire Me Too narrative. And now Hollywood is asking questions. Why She Said bombed at the box office, looking for lessons in the She Said box office beatdown. And maybe one of the funniest things about it is that Harvey Weinstein from his prison cell is gloating that this flopped. Like, through his PR person, he's gloating, but Harvey Weinstein gloats from his prison cell that She Said box office bomb isn't a surprise. Now, a spokesperson for Weinstein, who one would think has more important things to do than comment on the release of She Said, issued a statement. The film She Said bombing isn't a surprise. Movie watchers want to be entertained, especially now. Details of the investigation, the Me Too movement, the story of Weinstein and the accused has been told over and over again the past 5 years, and it's clear that it's little worth paying attention to. Harvey, the film producer and distributor, would have known that. Listen, that's pretty fucking ballsy for Harvey Weinstein to release a statement shitting on the box office bombing of a movie that they used to try to take him down another peg, even though he's already in prison. Harvey Weinstein's a disgusting piece of garbage, but every single person in Hollywood played that game. They all played along with him. Everybody knew what was going on, and it wasn't until it became convenient to speak out about it that they decided to do so. And this thing bombing at the box office is perfect, because it's made by women for women to get adulation from other women in Hollywood, and nobody fucking cares about this. Nobody cares about this. The audience doesn't care. It's going to lose a bunch of money. It is a woke flop. It is an absolute disaster. But this is what we've been telling people in Hollywood from the beginning. Maybe eventually they'll start learning, but I don't think that's any time soon. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.